What's up YouTube, it's Zapdos TCG here and I'm back on our tournament report. This time around it was our league challenge and I actually did quite good, so I'll definitely explain everything I went throughout the entire tournament so you can know what to expect in a league challenge. Also, I'll be attending another league challenge this weekend, so everything is coming together like every weekend actually. From now on I'll be attending a tournament, so that's great for you guys to check out what the competition holds. So I was playing this time around quite a fun deck. I had the Landorus EXs which I bought from Manuk, so we have our Landorus deck. I'm actually going to show the cards: 2 Landorus, 2 Lucario, 2 Mewtwo, actually a 2-2-2 line of about everything I actually needed, then 1 Seismitoad, then a 2-2 line of Garbodor. I actually run the terrible Trubbishes here because I don't have the other ones. I still have to get those. Didn't really matter in the tournament. So 1 Halucha helped me out quite a bit. Then we have 1 Dedenne. This one is really great against Yveltal. I'm gonna show that in a minute. So then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 regular fighting energies, 4 strong energies, and then 2 DCEs for our Seismitoad Mewtwo. Yeah, so the Ice Pack card, I was actually going for Rock Guard this time around. I was actually wanting to make something really special. Actually not running computer search, even though it's more consistent. So it was quite a fun deck, and actually the consistency actually didn't quite do well in the second match. But anyway, it was fun playing around with Rock Guard. So then we have 4 Muscle Bands, which is a must. Then we have 3 Lasers. 2 Float Stones for our Garbodor, of course, then 2 Ultra Ball. I actually needed to have more of those, so that's the thing I know from now. I have to get actually 3 Ultra Balls to actually be more consistent. 1 Bicycle, 1 Max Potion, 2 Switches, 1 Professor's Ladder, and then we have 4 Juniper. Yeah, there we go. And also 4 this is basically a staple. You can also go for Sycamore, and then we have 3 Karina and 1 Skyla. I definitely run only 1 Skyla and then 3 Karinas because this Skyla can also search out stadium cards, and I do run a mix of those. So 2 Colress, 2 Lysander, 1 Pokemon Center Lady. Actually, I didn't want to be poisoned like the last time and actually lost the game through that. So I run 1 copy, and also Item Lock was being quite popular. So 1 Verbank City and 1 Fighting Stadium. So that was my deck. I definitely know that I have to run more stuff for consistency because consistency hurts. If I get everything out, the deck works really well, but I'll explain it right now. So the first deck, usually I do this on live face cam, but I'm actually going to decide to do it a bit more like this. I was facing a deck that revolved around cards like this. So I was facing an Yveltal deck, of course, as you can see, but it also ran 1 Darkrai EX and then Suicune EX actually to stall. So we see that I was facing Jamie in the first round, and Jamie actually had a really great start. He had the regular Yveltal, and he also had the Trubbish. Actually, I had the Trubbish as a start. And I decided that he can start the game, which was actually, I wanted to attack as fast as possible, so that was the thing I wanted to do. So I got out Lucario EX as fast as possible because Floatstone and Trubbish, yeah, get the hell out of the active position like that. And then Lucario EX can deal some damage to the regular Yveltal because resistance isn't something to do. Because as you can see, we have a Lucario sitting around here with his Missile Jab attack. It isn't affected by resistance, so that is awesome. Also, I actually didn't use Landorus EX that much in this matchup. I definitely used Lucario a ton in this matchup, destroying everything. I even Lysandered out Darkrai EX with 0 energies on it and one-shotted it with Lucario. So that's why I got the win from this game, but not yet. The other thing I did was knocking out an Yveltal EX fully loaded with this Dedenne tech card. Yeah, I tacked in my deck. So Dedenne is really great if you're having problems against the Yveltal matchup. So I won that matchup, no problem, and now to the round 2, which was against Manuk. He is actually a really great player. He became, in the top 4, I believe, at the last year's Nationals, and this time around he was playing again a really great deck. He was playing Genesect Virizion, so we're gonna get rid of those. And yeah, we have Genesect and Virizion standing right there. So how did the matchup start? Well, he starts with a Virizion EX and then Genesect on the bench, so we had a perfect start. And the only thing I actually start with is, me getting it out, we have a Mewtwo EX, a lone Mewtwo EX, ladies and gentlemen. That is actually not good. Another terrible thing was that I only was able to attack on turn 3, which is awful. I didn't have a supporter at the time, and he actually decided using a ton of Emerald Slashes and building up some Genesect, so I had a really rough time coming for me. Also, he could have donked my Mewtwo EX, but he didn't have the energy on his third turn, so that was great. So with a bit of luck, I make a comeback really well, taking 2 prizes, and I actually was getting to get more prizes with Rock Guard and stuff, but he actually got the Lysander out at the right time and actually won him the game. I was actually falling behind really fast because of the slow start, so I actually realized that I couldn't win anymore, but I was glad that my Mewtwo EX didn't got knocked out on the third turn or the second turn, I believe. So that was great because I didn't want to get donked. A Mewtwo EX that gets donked, that would have been really epic. But anyway, he was playing really well, and he made it to third place in the tournament. So yeah, that's really great for him. Genesect Virizion still going strong because it's so consistent. So that was my second round. I was standing at 1 win and 1 loss. So the next match was against someone that really played at Worlds and stuff. I was facing Brian. He was from Holland. Actually, the tournament was in Holland, and he was playing a plasma deck that mainly revolved around the Kyurem. So the regular Kyurems, I don't have one with me, otherwise I would have just put it right there like the others. But yeah, the thing was that I started really well, going aggressive with Landorus EX, destroying some stuff. Even Mewtwo EX did some damage here and there. And actually, at one point, I only had to take like 1 more prize card, and he had to take 2. So I thought I had this match in the bag. I only needed 1 energy to retreat, which was my Seismitoad, which was active at that point. If I had the energy or switch or float stone, it didn't really matter. If I had something to retreat that Seismitoad, I just could have Lysandered out Deoxys EX and knocked it out straight away because yeah, that was the only thing I had left to do. But yeah, it was my turn. I thought, yes, I had this match in the bag. But yeah, the Karma strikes around once again. I draw a card, it isn't an energy, then I use Juniper, discarding everything I had because it was my last chance. And with the Juniper, I still didn't got an energy, so that pretty much cost me the game. I did, however, get a Hypnotoxic Laser, but he didn't stay asleep between turns and retreated for his Kyurem, Lysandered out my fully HP, what was it? Yeah, my Landorus EX got one-shotted by a Kyurem with the second attack, so yeah, that was a shame because I thought I had the match in the bag, but things turned around really fast at the end of the game. You should definitely remember that. So I was at 1 win and 2 losses, so let's continue on. I can't win them all, right? So those are just regular league challenges that don't actually experience a lot of championship points. You don't get a lot from those, but still it's fun playing those because I want to prepare myself as much as possible for the upcoming regional tournaments, which are coming at the end of October, so look forward to that. Yeah, now to the fourth match. I was playing against Pyroar. Again, I don't have a single Pyroar, so Litleo has to do for now in the background. So the thing I actually had was a Landorus EX right here as well. Let me just find my Ace Pack card right here. Yeah, there we go. We had this on our second turn. Really powerful and disruptive. We're using Hammerhead, destroying some Litleos here and there. Also, Hypnotoxic Laser in combination with Rock Guard was really powerful. So my opponent actually didn't get out the Pyroar in time, and yeah, she did, however, get a Pyroar out, but it was too late. But yeah, thanks to Rock Guard. Actually, Rock Guard is a really great counter against Pyroar in that situation. It helps us out pretty well, and with Garbodor out, the Landorus deck is just way better than Pyroar, and then that was the match. I won pretty fast with that. It was a really fun match. We laughed a lot because yeah, she didn't get out the Pyroars in time. Also, yeah, I was standing at 2-2 and out for my final round. Yeah, the final round was actually not that important. I didn't got championship points anyway, so I decided why not make it a blast, and I was facing a player named David. So he was playing Landorus EX. I'm gonna put it in the background right there. The thing he also played was this little Raichu in combination with Beartex as well. So he was running something like tech cards in combination with Landorus, and I believe he also ran Lucario. I wasn't certain because I knocked everything out before I could even see it. So the thing I actually did was actually get out my own Landorus, and it was like pretty much a Landorus fight until I get out my Seismitoad. Where is my Seismitoad? Let's just find him, and here we have him. My only Seismitoad in my deck came through and actually knocked out his Landorus in 2 shots. By then he was in an item block and couldn't get out his evolutions. He did, however, get out a Raichu, but Raichu couldn't knock out my Seismitoad in 1 shot since I didn't bench a lot of Pokemon, which was to my advantage. So I won that game really fast, and that was yeah, it. I won with 3 wins and 2 losses. I was pretty much pleased, but next time I'm gonna do better, test more. I actually didn't sleep that well the night before. I only slept like 3 hours, but I still managed to get myself 3 wins through that. So yeah, that was the tournament for me. At the end of the game, I also traded with David some pretty neat cards like Darkrai and stuff. I really needed to build myself the Yveltal. Yeah, the Yveltal Garbodor Seismitoad deck, which is probably the deck I'm gonna play in the next tournament. So if you're coming to Ghent this weekend, chat me out. If you want to chat, I'll be there. Also, trading is something I really do often. So That's it for another video. I hope you enjoyed this tournament report, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Also remember, Thursday is an episode, so definitely don't miss that. So thanks again for watching, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Peace.